All right, get in the throttle here. Little sand blast. Oh yeah, it can hang, it's hanging.
All right guys, this track is slippery and muddy today. We are putting this stuff to the test. Woo! Hey guys, welcome back to Trail Tested. And we are back with the HappyRun G60 Pro. And there's this little buddy right there, the G50. Now, before we get into anything serious here, we got to talk. HappyRun, I'm sorry for crashing your guys' bikes. They are beautiful. I usually ride a little bit below my skill level, and it was my fault. What happened was that I did not take that cruise control off before I started trail riding, and that cruise control kicked on right when I hit that lip. So when I landed, I usually like to land with my back wheel first to have a little softer landing. Well, that cruise was all 2,000 watts was powering up. So when I landed on that back wheel, well, you've seen what happened. It took off. All 2,000 watts were there. So again, HappyRun, I am sorry about that. But hey, here's what we learned. Now, we can't go back in time and take that off. So that was a pretty good crash. But here's the thing. Nothing happened other than breaking one of these foldable pedals off on the other side. That snapped off. And my bump stop right here was not set properly. So this little guy right here took damage right into there. But check it out. That was a pretty hard hit. This paint's not even flaking. It's still solid, no cracks through, nothing with the welds. So today, we are gonna be testing that range, and we're gonna have some fun while we do it. But hey, real quick before we get into that, I wanted to show you the G50 next to the G60 Pro. Yeah, the G50 is quite a bit smaller. It has a shorter wheelbase. This little guy is fun. I love going and grabbing the mail on this bike in the mornings. But as you see here, we got mechanical brakes, and on this one, we got the hydraulic brakes. We got a 750 watt. And we got a 1,000 watt. There's the old dash on the G50, which is also on the G60. And now here's the Pro dash. All right, there's the 18 amp hour. Wow! And there's the new 25 amp hour. Hey, we'll go back into more of these bikes another day. I just want to give you a quick shot in case you're shopping for both and what you want. Here's what they kind of look like side by side. Both really nice looking bikes, moped style. I love them both. And guys, if you need to transport your HappyRun, it fits pretty happily in the back of my wagon here. Don't even have to take the tires off or nothing. Just fold those front bars down. If you need a little more room, well, this quick release front wheel will just come right off in about 30 seconds, and that will give you some more room to put in a smaller car there. But hey, not too bad. But enough about all that. Let's get this beautiful G60 on the road, and let's get that 25 amp hour to the test. Let's run it. All right, let's fire up with our NFC chip, and we are live. We're gonna throw this in the pedal assist too. Yeah, we're gonna take it from there, nice and easy. Let's roll, hit the road. Now, I don't do full-blown range tests. I don't go from full down to completely dead zero. Unless something happens along the ride, then that will be the case. But nonetheless, we're gonna keep this around 15 to 25 miles an hour, and we're gonna ride it like anybody else would ride it. Have some fun while we're doing it. So let's see how far we can get. Now guys, when it comes to comfiness, this takes the cake for all the bikes that I have tested. And I love pedaling this bike at 5'9". It's just so comfy to get around on, more than a traditional pedal bike. With this banana seat, it is really agile. Now today's temp is 40 degrees, not the best for range testing or for these batteries, but nonetheless gives you some good feedback and see how this battery does in some of this cold weather. And we have entered the trail. Let's go for a little cruise, shall we? I have a 40-pound backpack on, full of camera gear as well, and I can't feel any more comfortable on this. I love it. Woo! Hit that foot out. All right, let's blast it. All right, cutting through about 30 miles an hour, almost no problem. These tires are holding their grip. Hit that tire, woo! All right, and we're still pulling hard. Don't let that cruise control kick on. Don't forget about that. Blasting the trails. Just has great acceleration through those trails. All right, going about 13 miles an hour. See if we can't lift that front up and wheelie the rest of this trail. That's so much fun. Try a little 180 around this corner here. And there we have it, and we're pitted. Now, I like that we have 6 bars here to show us our percentage. Hopefully we can see some voltage readout soon. And all right, guys, we have made it to Cedar Farms. Let's take it down these nice little windies here and just go for a little cruise. Oh yeah. And no problem whatsoever. Get back on the throttle, this thing picks her right up. Windies here, and windies here. Now it's almost December and there's nobody at the beach. Not sure what that's all about. And what do we got here? It's the sandbox of doom. Now I'm just gonna start right in the sand. I already know that this thing's gonna do great through it. Yeah, this has so much more power than the original. The original was really struggling to get through there, and that thing has no issues whatsoever. I wasn't even pedaling it to help it out. All right, let's hunt for the scrap ramp. It's been back here a while. There it is. The trusty good old grizzly bear scrap ramp. Let's go set it up and get some sends going. Yeah, there looks like the spot for the send. All right, nice little road gap for the HappyRun. A little false sending. Oh yeah. Something cool I think HappyRun should offer on their website. They should offer just a single speed, so you just have a chain and a ring, so you could just pedal this bike and not have to worry about the gears or all the chain slap from that not having a clutch derailleur on there. Now guys, please don't ride like me. I really test these bikes to see what's going to come loose and what's going to break before you get the bike and it happens to you. So keep that in mind. What really got me into electric e-bikes was mopeds. I used to buy mopeds, broken down old ones from the 70s and 80s, and fix them up. And the thing is, they ride and they act a lot like these. 2.5 horsepower. You know, if you want to have fun with them, you really gotta haul balls, and that's what makes them a lot of fun. So my advice for anybody that's looking at a Sur-Ron or a high-powered motorbike that does not have any experience on dirt bikes or motos, pick up one of these. These feel a lot like one of those bikes, and they ride like pit bikes, and they got the twist throttle. They'll master one of these first, and you'll be in good shape. And all right, guys, we are exiting the trail. Another awesome, successful mission. Let's get back on this road and get some more mileage underneath these watts here. Hey, buddy. Now, it is an overcast day and I can read the display perfect. I really love this display at night. I love it during the overcast, but during the sun, it's a bit hard to read. Now these HappyRuns, they're really known for having good top speed, high speed motors, not so much for torque, but we are gonna go find a hill real quick, a steep one, and we're gonna go see how the motor reacts once we get it on that 20% grade. Now guys, if you live in a climate that's cold like mine, you're gonna wanna put these batteries away in the winter. You don't want them to stay on these bikes and stay outside. You wanna give them a good 80% charge and tuck them in somewhere nice and cozy for the winter and put them away. All right, to give you guys an idea how steep this hill is, I'm going straight down it right now and I'm picking up speed, and here we go, the big grade. I got my back tire in the air and oh yeah, that is a steep hill. Now, I have only tested one e-bike that can make it up this, and that is a dual motor, 3,000 watt bike. So this is a little out of its league, but nonetheless, we are here to see if it can do it. Let's drop these gears all the way down to first so I can give it a little pedal assist. All right guys, pedal assist 5, all the gears down, full throttle. Oh, the front end was picking up. Man, the motors weren't giving out at all. I was just losing my front end up there because that back end was picking up. Let's go in with just a tiny little bit of speed so I can lean on top of that front wheel. Tent number 2, I'm gonna just get a little bit of a running start and get some pedals in with that front end. There we go. Oh yeah, and it's doing it. Oh yeah, that's no joke right there at all. And we're still climbing, huge grade. And the front end is pulling up and we made it. Ah, woo! Slow down. Bad for a, $1,200 bike whatsoever. All right, show you how steep this is coming down. Pop that front right over. Now, I like this tube frame design because when I'm not filming, I can put my speakers right here and my power bank right here, and you can have like a little control center right here. And all right, guys, and we have made it back to the compound. Hit those brakes, hit those leaves, and the G60 Pro has made it. Awesome ride right there, guys. And guys, thanks for riding with me today. Let's check that battery voltage quick. Not voltage, but I'll say bars. Looking like at 3 bars there. Not the biggest range test today, but it is 35 degrees out and my hands are frozen shut. So we got 3 out of 5 bars there. They also give you another one down here. This one is claiming it is down 1 bar. So that's interesting. Never go off those bars. That's why we like to see voltmeters, but nonetheless, keep an eye on it. Not bad for a cold day, doing a lot of throttling and a lot of hill climbing there. Now stay tuned, guys. We are not done with these bikes. We're going to have a lot of fun with these coming soon. I'm going to put a link in the description down where you can find the G50 Pro and G60 Pro. And they got a lot of other bikes on there, like I was saying. Yeah, guys, check that out. Hey, thanks a lot for riding with me today. Happy trails, everybody.